Welcome to part 2 of using addition and subtraction to solve inequalities. And in this second part, what we're going to work on is situational problems. So, example number 2. It says the memory in Tessa's phone allows her to take up to 20 pictures. Tessa has already taken 16 pictures. Write, solve, and graph an inequality to show how many more pictures Tessa can take. All right. Well, I'm going to write down the information that I see and know, because that's kind of my approach for, word problems. So the memory in Tessa's phone allows her to take up to 20 pictures. So that to me, the up to 20 kind of sounds key. So up to 20 means 20 is the maximum, which means there has to be less than or equal to 20 pictures on her phone. 20 is the biggest, so the alligator's going to eat the 20. Tessa has already taken 16. Well, the 16 she has taken are right there. She can take and add some more pictures, and we don't know how many more pictures. So the 16 that she has taken plus this many pictures has to be less than or equal to 20 pictures. And yeah, I know most of you already know it's going to be 4, but the whole point of this problem is to try to learn how to take information and write it down into an equation. Okay, inequality. Equation would be the equal sign. Well, if you would like to, you can kind of put this little dotted line down the center to separate the halves. And I'm trying to solve for p, so currently p is being added, it's positive, and this 16 is with it. So I need to get rid of this 16, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take away 16, because right now there's positive 16, so I'll take away 16 from both sides. And 16 minus 16 goes to nothing, plus p is like a positive p, so that's p. Less than or equal to, and then 20 minus 16 is 4. Strange how we kind of already figured that one out. But this is how you're going to set that up. And the big key part of this was up top that I underlined when it said up to 20 pictures. So in your mind, you have to be able to picture. Ooh, that was bad. That was a terrible pun. Let's rephrase that. In your mind, you have to be able to see and visualize what up to 20 would look like as math notation. And it would look like less than or equal to 20. Okay, p is less than or equal to 4. I believe I forgot to graph this because it says graph an inequality answer. Okay, well then let me just draw a quick number line. Oh, that was actually a lot better than I thought I would make for a straight line. Well, 4 is going to go in the middle, 3, 5. And my number line goes both ways. Although technically, can't really have a negative number, so we'll just we won't worry about those details. Less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to is a filled in circle. And less than, the p is on the left hand side, so we are going to draw and point to the left. Like I said, technically this would actually stop at 0 because you can't go into negative for a number of pictures, but we won't worry about that detail right now. Okay, nice. That was a good one. Next example. Now we'll go into sports. Okay, a sports application. Josh can bench press 220 pounds. He wants to bench press at least 250 pounds. Write and solve an inequality to determine how many more pounds Josh must lift to reach his goal. Well, I think the key part to me is the word at least, along with the 250 pounds. So 250 was kind of his goal. At least 250 means he wants to technically bench press more than 250 if he can. So his weight that he is lifting wants to be greater than or equal to 250. Well, Okay, so the left-hand side, I'm going to write Josh's information. The right-hand side was his goal. So Josh can already bench press 220. So this is the information that he's already done. And he wants to be able to bench press more. Let's go with the B for the bench. So Josh's 220 plus this extra muscle that he's going to try to grow, he wants it to be greater than or equal to 250. And then we will solve this. But the key part was the at least 250. Okay, so this one's actually almost identical to the last one we did, just a different style application. But the B is what we want by itself. So I want to cancel off 220. So the way I'm going to do that is to take it away. So I'm going to take away 220 from both sides. And then I'm going to have the bench press number of pounds greater than or equal to 30. So he essentially is going to try to increase his max bench by 30 pounds. And on a number line, 30 is going to be in the middle, so I'll go by tens just to make it look nice. And greater than or equal to would be a filled in circle and shaded to the right. And then that would be a number line of Josh's bench press goal. Excellent, excellent job. Now, go ahead and try the homework from this section.